It's not one of my streams without at least one of those, huh? How are you guys doing today? It's been a while. I wait, did my music I was about to say, did my music really stop because I changed it? How you doing, Zood, Gladian, however you want to refer to yourself this week?
Stop it. Get some help.
There is no help for me, you know that. Yeah, I can't. It's gonna take me a few days to get back into the swing of things after the took some time off because I was just getting burnt out. And I'm pretty sure it was because we were just playing the same game over and over. Just got a little burnout. I needed some time off. But I'm back. And I'm back to build a model. So this kit in particular is holding a little, I won't call it near and dear to our hearts because it's a kit that we're building for the purpose of beating up. But, Yawn's hit. This is the start of a kit bash project. This one is. You guys won't be able to see it very well. Hey, look, I'm ruining my green screening. But, it is a little tough to hear me. Alright, I'm sorry. Is that better? Not sure how far I can... is that better? Well, my mic's in a different setup than normal. It used to be over here on this side, but now it's over here. So, it's, you know. Alright, yeah, I pulled the mic closer. And that's what we're drinking today. We've got a few desk buddies that are just out of view at the moment. We have a my gin is over on this side, and the master grade red frame Astray is Astray red frame is over here. You guys can't see them, although in the future when I finally do get a new desk and we get it set up, you guys are going to be able to see them on the camera better. They will be visible more often for you guys. So there is that to look forward to. But let's go ahead and unbox this. This is a nice and simple set. Literally, that's all. You know what? I'm not even... There aren't even any stickers to that. There aren't even any stickers in this. Oh, no, nope, there it is. There's the sticker box, sheet. You can call that a sticker sheet. It's a single sticker for the front. We're not going to use that because, well, that's just stupid to only put a single sticker on it. Can't drink energy drinks? Eat. If you're getting dizzy from even Starbucks now, it means that you overloaded your body on caffeine. Even at my worst, I only do 1 or 2 energy drinks, a day. And even then, I usually space them out a few hours. If you've been drinking a lot of caffeine, it'll really mess you up. This is how simplistic this kit is. Okay, for one thing, coffee has 2 to 3 times the caffeine that energy drinks do. Yep. And in some cases, it can be as much as 5 times. You know, like my dad for years, he's drank a whole pot of coffee a day. But in the last few years, I mean, it's still coffee. It's still coffee. Just because it's a specific brand doesn't mean it's not still caffeinated. I mean, try drinking half calf for a while. That'll probably make you feel a little better. Looking at this is really similar. Looking at this is really similar to the Oh yeah, no. Well, okay. The thing is, different people's bodies react differently. Some people can drink a pot of coffee and go to bed. Some people have 3 sips of a cup of coffee and it wires them up like somebody just hit them with a like somebody hit them with a taser. It all depends on how your body handles it. So what doesn't really affect your friend might badly affect you. You know, that's legitimately, everybody's body is different. That's just how it is. This is going to be a really fast and easy build just based on this. I will go ahead and say it. We have been having a slight bug problem at home recently. So if you see any on screen, don't freak out. We are working on getting it taken care of. It's just something I have to deal with currently. You know? But let's go ahead and take a look at the kit. Well, no, you can use it. You just got to get a different brand style of coffee than your family is using. You just got to look at what they call look up half calf coffee. Seriously, it's what my dad switched to when he started having heart problems. Oh, so seriously, consider. So this is, the sheet is upside down. And oh, this kind of beefs me a little here. No. It's a type of coffee. It's a type of coffee, not a brand. Not all brands do. A good number of brands do a half caffeinated version because of people who can't handle full caffeine, but decafs doesn't provide the boost they need. You just need to shop around. You might have to change brands to get some half caffeinated coffee, or looking to try and decaf. If you can't get half calf, you can always brew up decaf, brew up regular, and then mix them 50-50. Let's get started on this though. First up, B27. I have missed that. I have missed that. And B25. And then we want polycap B and polycap J. I know this is just a high grade and an old GM and a GM at that, but that's no excuse to do it wrong, you know. By the way, I don't think we got to see it. You guys got to see it, or it's been a while, but we still got the jar. Ooh, man, I am out of practice. I am way out of practice. Whew. Good thing this kit is going to get painted several times. And I do mean it. It is going to... Oh, they got one of those, a Keurig or something like that. Yeah. Those are harder to get half for. They do make them. It's just they also tend to be really expensive. Like stupidly expensive. K-cups get really expensive anyway. Those are nice, but unless you're like doing industrial amounts of coffee on a regular, you know, they're nice, but they're not particularly practical for families. That's cheaper than in the US. In the US, a 10-pack of the K-Cups runs you $10. That is $1 per cup. And that's for the okay. Yeah, no, we're talking about a different thing altogether. I think you might be talking about you did say coffee pads. Yeah, no, those are completely different from K-cups. I know what you're talking about though. You don't see many places in the US selling those. At least I don't find many. And I just dropped a piece. Here is my flashlight. Rip. Yes, we do have coffee machines in the U.S. Woo! Found it. Yeah, so these days there are a lot of different kinds. When you're talking about automatic coffee makers where you just put in like a tab or a disc or a cup and it brews you a cup. There's a few different ones these days. Most of them, at least in the US, the Keurig ones pretty much took over pretty easily. Although Nestle's Nespresso is being a steadfast outlier. You know. Most people are still using the regular filter coffee, the regular filters. 9 and 7. Just because they're more convenient and they're cheap. Yeah. What brand is it? Oh. It's also got the smallest selection. It's also got the smallest selection of brands selling for it, I believe. Because most coffee brands want to seal their product to make to keep it as fresh as possible for as long as possible, and the filtered coffee discs don't allow for that. So yeah, your parents basically bought an expensive boondoggle. It might be more prolific over there. I don't know. In the US, at least, I remember seeing that brand for like 6 months, and then I never saw it again. It didn't last very long, you know. Yeah. It probably makes a decent tea also. Probably has a good number of tea brands too. Really? Really? That's surprising. Okay, so it doesn't have the greatest leg articulation. I mean, the leg only goes back that far. That's not great, but it'll be enough. I mean, we're going to end up replacing the legs at some point anyway. Ah. Hope nobody gets seasick. They got, yeah, I mean, the K-Cup, the Keurig K-Cup section of my grocery store, of the store I work at, has 400 K-Cups. 400 different K-Cups. And we have to restock them every day. Coffee's a big business. Alright, so now we're looking at 827. And surprisingly, out of all that we have, only one brand is vendor. All of them come in under our label, under us, not under vendor. And they put it on the shelves themselves. It's all us doing it, which does leave a lot less holes on the shelf. But God, it makes it annoying. I mean, it is nice that we have such a selection. I'd say my personal favorite is probably Death Wish coffee. Their blonde roast is fantastic. Whoop. I nudged my camera mount, sorry. Yeah, I'm kind of, how to put this, I am in between camera setups, stream setups at the moment. I will be obtaining a new desk to build from. We found there's another one that costs the same and is cheaper. I will be building actually a new desk to stream from, because this one just doesn't have enough room for everything. And it doesn't let me get my camera angles and everything set up the best for you guys. Not to mention, what I'm looking at doing is I'm looking at getting a 10-foot desk. 10-foot long desk to, and that'll be big enough for me to actually have an airbrush set up on my desk instead of having to set up a tent outside to do it in and being at the mercy of the weather. What am I building? I am building the RGM 79 Gym. A little hard to show the cover because the camera set up. And it is the first what officially is called the Good Guy mass-produced suit. The Xeon had the Zaku. Up until this suit came around, all the Earth Forces had were a couple prototypes in the Gundam, the Gun Cannon, and the Gun Tank. They used the information from making those prototypes to build this suit. Thank you. And the whole point of this suit wasn't that it was super high tech or super high end. It was cheap, reliable, and fast to build. So they could pump it out for the rank and file, by the hundreds almost. And we are looking at B29 and B30. If ever there was a Good Guy Mook suit, this is the Good Guy Mook suit. And it does not get the love that it should. Mind you, to be fair, it never really has a heyday in any of the animes. When we call it the Mook suit, we really mean the Zaku's at least aesthetically are menacing. Gyms, they're a step above a stick figure most of the time. They weren't really high performance. Even the later remodels, they weren't high performance, but they were reliable. And that was the important thing. Alright, that's one leg down. And now we gotta make another one of those before we start on the other. This kit is gonna go together really fast compared to some kits. It's just the nature of a lot of these early kits. I can't even call this one early. It was 2011, I think. 2001. So it is actually a 22. The new Pokemon anime, I have not watched any of it. That's not because I don't want to. It's just I haven't had time. Even with me taking a few days off, I have just been busy. Work doesn't know the meaning of take it easy. So literally most of that time off I took was just that I could not be pressed to stream and work when I was in the middle of it 8 days in a row. We got our butt kicked at work. I heard that it's definitely better than people thought it was going to be. And it's also worse than people thought it would be, because there's always people that got to be contrary. Come on, go ahead and go get your Malamar. Everyone who wants to be contrary, go get your Malamar. It's your spirit animal. Contrary. Always looks like he's mean mugging. I mean, as long as the only reason people hate on Pikachu is how long he was a mainstay of the anime, you know, of Ash's team specifically. Hey, you've caught all these wild, powerful Pokemon, but you keep that Pikachu. That people really gave Ash's Pikachu the stank eye, man, because of how long he was around. It's not that the whole reason Ash's Pikachu was OP was because even when he took it to new areas, he was going in there catching the equivalent of level 5 and level 10 Pokemon at the start. But his Pikachu was level 100. You know. He had Jesus Pikachu versus your average Rattata off the side of the road. And people wondered why it was so OP. You know? You like this Pikachu's personality more? I mean, as long as it doesn't devolve into the rubber band face that Ash's was. I swear Ash's Pikachu liked stretching its face way too much. Of course, they got that from Ash, so... to this day, I think the funniest moment in all of mainline Pokemon history. It's not one of the main characters. Okay, that makes it a lot easier to tolerate, actually. The problem with Ashes is it spent too much time in the limelight. Now this, I bought this at the Hobby Lobby with some freaking sandpaper back when I started. I don't have the sandpaper anymore, but I still keep it because it lets me take a piece of sandpaper, hold it to it, and it makes it easier for me to do curves because it can conform to them. I will reiterate for anyone who's just getting in, we are having some bug issues at my place of residence at the moment. We're working on it, so if you see any on camera, please try not to freak out. I know about it. We've been working on it. There's only so much I can do without drowning the house in chemicals. And there are pets in the house, so we can't really do that. At least not without more lead up time to it. We are trying though. It sucks, believe me. I hate it. But that's kind of what we get for okay. We don't deserve it. We don't deserve the bugs. Be clear, you know. But we live in the southern U.S. states. It's frequently humid. It rains a lot, and there are a number of trees near us. It's really difficult to avoid having bugs. Unless you just absolutely, like I said previously, drown the house in poison. Which you can't do if you have pets. Because most poisons that affect bugs affect your pets too. We're working on it, believe me. No, it's not. And it's driving us up the wall. It's why you'll never get a cooking stream from me. Unless we move out of this house. Which, it being a 100-year-old building, will probably happen sooner or later. Just because it's eventually going to get too old for us to be able to live here. But that's for the future, not now. So Um, uh, well, good question. In my immediate area, ours is 100, that one's about 40. Indeterminate, because I swear I've seen them intentionally make the outside of the house look older. 70, 85, 25, 20. This one, that one's about 80. Yeah, no, there are a lot of old houses near me. Like, I can walk down my street and point out the house that my great grandparents bought after they got married. And it's basically a 3-bedroom, a 3-room shack compared to everything around it. It's got a front room, a kitchen, and a bedroom with a bathroom in the corner. Like, legitimately, I've seen trailers that were bigger than this house. I don't live in New York. I just said I live in the South. New York's up north. Depends on what area of New York you go to, oddly enough. Some areas are relatively new, others are fairly old. But a lot of areas, the building is old, but the inside's been renovated time and time again to keep up with the times and the changing building code. You know, it's just what they have to do. All right. So we've got the legs and feet done, which is weird. This is a weird order. Normally, normally these things like to do the torso or the head first. This one picked the legs. It's a little weird. And now we're onto the torso, though. So this starts with B34 and B33. And PCD, Polycap D. Just to warn y'all, I probably will not react like I normally would to any gunshots today because, well, it's not near me like like it normally is. I'm not at my desk, at my computer desk. I can barely hear the music. I'm also pretty much trapped in here. I can't really do a lot of ducking and stuff like that. I don't have a lot of room where I am right now. Yeah, well, they survive very much like me and my roommates do, by virtue of having multiple people live together. Um, as it stands, me and my roommates could not afford this. None of us could afford this house individually. Okay, I'm lying. I could, and so could my roommate Cy individually, but it'd be an entire month's pay. It'd be all the money we make in a month to afford it. There would be no. If the water bill got over $50, if the power bill got over $50, I wouldn't be able to have internet. I'd be eating instant noodles and that's it every day. It'd be a really minimalist lifestyle for a old house. So yeah. Not ideal. I mean, there are three of us in here. If the third one left, we'd be able to afford the place, but it wouldn't be with one paycheck each anymore. It'd be I'd have to save half the month in order to meet rent. And that's not ideal. It really isn't ideal. Optimally, I would be able to afford to pay half the rent by myself. But I can't currently. At least not without having to save half the month. It's more viable now than it was, now that I don't have a car payment, just insurance. But yeah, it's still not really super viable. PC Polycap K. And to be fair though, New York does, their minimum wage is a lot higher. Well, no, we rent the house together. Or more specifically, it would be more accurate to say my roommate Cy, who's been on the stream once or twice in the past, it's in his name and we all give him the money for the rent. No, yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, the previous apartment I was in when I was renting with my sister, the reason we decided to stop renting it was A, she wanted to move in with her boyfriend, and B, they were raising our rent to as much as we're paying currently for a full house. For a 2-bedroom, 2-bath apartment. And I came here where at the time it was $800 for the rent. It's since gone up. But $400 a month for a room. That's about what I'm paying for my share of the house, not including utilities though. Utilities are separate. Yeah, no, they do that. I think at least in the US, it's going to be going down soon. Because I think we're, and this is just my opinion from what I've been following when the family talks about it, because I've got a realtor for an uncle, and stuff like that, and he says he's worried that that the market in our area is about to bubble, and when that bubble pops, prices are gonna plummet. But he's kind of worried that everything is going to get up to 3 times the current cost before things drop. So there is that downer. But also that bubble popping won't affect us as much as it could, because we're renters, not owners. And the rental market is completely different. Now, what do you think? What do you think? Should I put the big black sticker there? Or should I just paint it? I kind of... Yeah, I kind of want to paint it. I do have some Gundam markers. We could paint it right here and right now, actually. Whoop. Where did I put my Gundam markers? But I don't have black. I will be painting it, but I won't be painting it today. Whoop. Sorry, everybody, I won't be painting it today because I apparently, out of all the Gundam marker colors I have, black is apparently not one I have. Genius. I mean, I have this one, but this is specifically a panel liner. It's a super fine tip. Super fine tip for getting into spots like that. To fill them. Not filling a big flat space. So I'm gonna have to look at actually let me you know what? I normally go to Hobby Lobby for for stuff, for when I need something nearby. Apparently they do not have a black one at Hobby Lobby of the type I'm looking for. Um uh, why is every freaking I swear the only even on Amazon the only Gundam marker color I can that they don't have in the normal. Did I not bring them over? So there are multiple types of Gundam markers. The two I have are this ultra fine for panel lining, and then let me just minimize that, and then this type right here that are like this. And these are designed for painting, you know. All right. And then it did come, and then this basic kit that I've got here did come with this. And this is gray, I believe, actually. I mean, tell you what, no, you can't use normal markers on these. It just wipe off over time. The thing is, this is paint. This isn't a paper reactive dye that dry, you know, like a normal marker. You know, this sits on the surface. It's not like a regular marker where it soaks into paper and becomes dry to the touch. This sits on the surface and dries. I could use Gundam yellow on that instead of black. They do have I do have a gunmetal that I could use in that spot. What do you think? That for there? I mean, honestly, I need to finish the whole model and decide if that, you know, what I want to do there before I start thinking about it. You know, it's all nice to talk about it. But seeing as how this is also going to be used for a long-term evolving kit bash, I shouldn't jump into it. I will probably end up painting it black. Actually, to be fair, I do have some semi-gloss black here, as well as tire black. But those require an airbrush. Those would require I tape this up, cover it up, and then airbrush it. Which will probably be what we'll do in the later stages of the kit bash. So actually, I don't have a problem with using the sticker right now. Now that I think about that. This is a kit bash. No, I have no idea. I haven't been keeping up with it. This is going to be a future kit. This is a kit bash project for those of you who don't know. So my idea for this kit bash project, the base model. We're going to build the base model, weather it, damage one or two of the limbs, and then put in a diorama of it being damaged and set up kind of a stop action scene where it reactivates, scavenges replacement limbs from the battlefield. And then over time, we're going to do a series of dioramas, all stop action, of it attaching different limbs, attaching different parts, replacing, upgrading itself to try to make it, to try to improve itself. And it's going to kind of take the role of a bounty hunter. There will be times that it obtains new limbs by hunting another model and killing it to steal parts from it. So at some point, this bad boy is going to get a fresh paint job because he needs to change his look because he's being hunted for killing other models. That's a thing that's good. That's kind of the direction I want to go with this. And, you know, so for now, putting the stickers on, it's fine. I'm going to be removing them at some point. So, actually, yeah, let's go ahead and put this sticker on. This is a rare case where I say, yes, let's use the sticker. Because this thing's going to get weathered. And I'm going to be beating it up on purpose at some point in the near future. No. I do not do well with stickers. I hate these. Zoot will tell you, I normally never use stickers. I will normally build an entire build without using the stickers just because I hate putting them on. But knowing I'm going to be removing this one makes me a little more willing to put this one on, to put up with this one. I will put it on poorly, and I will be removing it at some point in the not so distant future. Yeah. I'm not ashamed to admit that I will be removing that in the future. B22 and B24 go around PCI. But I do want to finish this kit today. No, I haven't been paying attention to the release schedule for Minecraft. I'll be honest, I've been a little burnt out on Minecraft for a while now. I like it still, but it's like I sit down and I start playing, and 30 minutes later I'm like, all right, well, I'm done. Although I will admit, I have spent the last day and a half of time, of my time off, cracking out on that new Honkai Impact Star Rail by the developers of Genshin Impact. I have been cracking out on it. It's barely been out a week, and I'm already I've got 11 of the characters already. Out of 21 characters, I've already got 11 of them. I will admit that I have been cracking out on it. It's turn-based. I have not played Minecraft Legends. You know me. I'm broke as a joke, and most of my model goes towards money. Most of my money goes towards models and trying to improve the stream setup. So I haven't spent much. I'm not planning on spending money on it anytime soon. Because I'm not sure based on what I've heard if it's going to be a game I want to play long term. Let's put it this way, if I pick that game up, it's going to be because I'm planning on playing it long term. B10. And with how I've been lately, you know, with this most recent break when I literally just could not, I just had a lady, and I've had Factorio for nearly 8 years now, 7, 8 years. I bought it back when it was early on in pre-release. I bought it. I initially got the free demo for it way back in the day. And when I realized, this is something I actually enjoy, I bought it. But it was like legitimately a year between when I got the demo and when I bought it. It wasn't like the 2 weeks later or the next day. And the worst part is I bought it and then a month and a half went by and I stopped playing it. I've had Factorio for a long Pokemon games. I currently own 2. I own a copy of Shield and I own a copy of Scarlet. I played through the entirety of Shield. I played through the entirety of Scarlet. I haven't opened either one of them since the last time we streamed it. And when I bought Shield, I got that on oh yes, I do have Legends Arceus 2, but I didn't finish it because I was trying to play it offline on my own and with you guys on stream, and it just didn't work out. I never finished Arceus Legends because Legends Arceus because I was playing it on stream, but I wanted to keep playing it even when I wasn't on stream. I started a second file. Well, because I wanted to do everything for the first time on stream, it meant that I couldn't go further than I had on stream in the second file if I didn't want to spoil things for stream. So it very quickly got to the point of, boy, this is fun. It got really boring not being able to get further in the game because I hadn't gotten that far on stream. Yeah, no, it 100%. Legends Arceus was fun, but it did not scratch the itch for Pokemon gameplay that I wanted. That was the whole reason I got it. I legit think I might have had more fun playing on a Showdown with you guys than I did in Arceus. Also, a big part of the reason why it is really hard for me to enjoy playing a game on stream, especially new games, because, well, I can only play 2.5, 3 hours at a time because of, you know, life constraint. Also, I'm so sorry, you guys. Let me just move that over there. That better? Now hopefully y'all be able to see my hands a little better. Yeah, and we only played Showdown because we were bored between Scarlet Violet and, I'm not Scarlet Violet, Sword Shield and Arceus. That was the only reason we played it. Yeah. Yeah, you joined when I was in the middle of my let's play marbles all the time, kick. Boy, do I regret that time. Which, it's not that it was bad, but it stopped a lot of my potential growth. Because people would join, they'd play for a little while, realize that I was just casual instead of a hardcore Marvel streamer, and they'd leave. You know. And there was nothing wrong with that. Okay, the music didn't stop. Like like right now I am dragging this out. If I just shut up and built, I'd already be done. The they are they the problem is people they are fun. Also, this one is gone. They are for fun. The problem is people take them way too seriously. That's a problem with any game, really. You always have a small subsection of a fan base that wants to take the game way too seriously. Oh no, you know, that's just how games are. You know, you have two sections of gamers. You have the ones doing it for fun, and you have the ones doing it being serious and hardcore about it. And that's just how it is, you know. The thing with a game like Marbles is the casual gamers are the ones doing it hardcore. Because they can put on a streamer in the background and all they have to do is every 4 or 5 minutes type play.
It's a Gundam!
Where? Wait, you mean this one? Oh! It's like I overpushed it. Run back up. How you doing? The axolotl made it. The friendly neighborhood axolotl made it. How you doing, man? We are slowly putting this kit together. Nothing much. Nothing much. We've just been casually talking about a number of topics the whole night, or the whole day. What's not happening? Yeah, I kind of taking Axolotl's opinion on that one. I know which parts I need. I'm just going to cut them off. So I can prep them in mass instead of doing them one step at a time. Your internet's being stable. Well, I mean, your internet's never stable, just like mine isn't. I have dropped 4,842 frames this stream. That is 1.4% of all frames for the whole stream. So that's actually a record low for me. Oh no, Gladian, you've not been trying to slow me down. This kit was 2 sheets and polycaps. I could do this kit like the RX 78-2 if I really tried. You know, like the entry grade, speed running that I used to do. Which I should probably do that again at some point. That was fun. All right. I'll be here. I was rushing to get ready today. I finished getting everything set up for this stream about 45 minutes before I went live. The cameras, the lights, the mic, everything. You know. I really had to rush to get it done in time. Free for all. That is the first one of those you've done all day. Yeah, so I've got a good number of kits waiting to be built. I figure I'm going to spend most of the week building kits. You know, wait until I get a really good weather day, and then I might set up my action cam to record some airbrushing. I might record some airbrushing and upload it to YouTube. You know, get some YouTube exclusive footage for you guys, because it's been a while. God, I wasn't even paying attention. Does that sound... It was never a sub goal where I would do walking streams. That was louder than I thought it'd be. I mean, literally the speaker for the gunshot is 3 feet away from me instead of right in my face. That was louder than I thought it'd be. 10 sub goal was for, no, the 10 sub goal was for a stream with my dad. Really? I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I haven't changed anything. I haven't changed a single setting. No, because we hit the stream with my dad. No, okay, that was the 20 sub goal. What was the 20? I've got the footage. I'm going to have to go back through it. That is footage that I am not uploading to YouTube, nor am I making the VOD available because apparently there were multiple times where it was apparently there were multiple times where it was where a song played that was copyrighted. Ten was walking streams. You could send a screenshot. I'll send it. And if it really is, I will. That might be your bit rate, man. That might be your bit rate. That might be on your end. Because I haven't adjusted anything. I mean, given I'm only an affiliate, so the most I can get is 720. I don't get the 1080 and 4K like the partners do, but anyone want a fruit? What? 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 What the heck, Axolotl? Huh. No, you're right. That is bizarre. I can't really do anything. Yeah, no, I know. I see what you're talking about, but it's not giving me any options to change anything. Yeah, I can't do anything about it at the moment. Yeah, I'll have to look into it off stream for sure. That's gonna bug me now, knowing that it's all messed up like that. Oh, took long enough for that to get redeemed today. There's only ever one that I'm first. Nobody redeemed it earlier. Time for an easy boss. Oh, now you have done me dirty today, Zermura. I don't have access to my normal setup. I don't have my Stream Deck over here. So I don't have the ability to just press a button today. All right, let's get this waste built. A10. Huh? Oh, no, that's one. You've got founder badge there. Which I didn't think you could get a founder badge through gift subs, but apparently you can. Calling Cafe. Yeah, I know. I thought the only way you'd gotten one was through gift sub. Get some help. Now you're lagging. I would like to do the walking streams. I need to do a little research on how I'm going to do those. It may involve me having to get another phone in order to connect to it. Because my current phone, I can't run a cable cord to it. It's by a wireless, I can only charge it wirelessly. The heel is busted. Yes. Yes. I've been wirelessly charging my phone for... This is the second phone straight I've had to wirelessly charge. 7.5 years now. Well, it's a lot cheaper than buying a new phone, I can tell you that. What's cheaper? Dropping $300 on a new phone or dropping $30 on a charger? The charge port is broken. And rather than spend $300 on a new phone, or more these days. God, it's getting stupid how much it costs. My roommate just bought himself a new phone, and he's going to be paying for it probably for 2 years. Anyway. Well, I mean, why would you buy a crappy phone? Why would you go out and buy a phone that's worse than the one you already had unless you were I mean, no. You are absolutely correct. As long as you're not buying an iPhone, it's only $300-400. But why would I buy iPhone? Do I look like an iPhone idiot? Do I really look like an iPhone idiot to you? I mean, I suppose, and I could use this current phone for mobile streaming, right like that. But I would need a new case first. Hey, Koji's here. It's been a while, man. And if I definitely look like something, what does that make you? You're just as bad as I am, man. Been busy with commissions. I've seen that you've been doing quite a few of those lately. Now, the real question here is, how much money have you made on that? I gotta know. How much have you actually made on those? You've made enough to keep doing it, haven't you? Basically, you've made enough money to be able to keep doing it. You haven't made enough to do it exclusively, but you've made enough to keep doing it. That sums it up pretty well, doesn't it? I made enough to keep doing it. I made enough to feel like I might make money at it. That's discounted? Okay, fair enough. Yeah. I mean, a well-painted figure, especially for Warhammer and stuff like that, that's, well, I mean, the problem with buying older phones, Gladian, is a lot of times they can't support the software that you need for newer stuff. What if that older phone I buy can't run the OBS software I need? That's why people buy the newer phones. Hey, there we go. Let's see. Lady ain't got that B-drill. Zermuro with that Chansey. But yes, the walking... Yeah, no, I agree with you. That phones just have so many trash apps these days. What's worse is the trash apps it won't let you delete. What's worse is when your phone comes with trash apps that it won't let you delete. Yeah. Oh yeah, no, I know you can disable them and have the updates removed. But like, why is Facebook a required app on my phone? I had a Motorola phone that that I had one of my previous phones was a Motorola that listed Facebook as a essential app and only let me disable it, not delete it. Yeah. Yeah, I won't. Yeah, Gladian. You know, Gladian's. That's exactly what most phones won't let you do these days. It won't let you delete Facebook. You know, just goes to show you all these companies are working together. As much as they argue and squabble in the mainstream behind everyone's back, they're all working together. Disabling will take you back to the 1.0 version of the app instead of the 13.5 version that you're currently using. Hey, Koji, be proud of me. I only dropped one piece today. Only one piece hit the floor. But it was the third piece I cut out. They do, but eventually they do fill up, and you want to get rid of stuff. Oh, yeah. It's almost gotten to the point that you have to freaking put plastic down and build on it before to keep things from disappearing, ain't it? Oh! That's bad, Koji. Rest in pieces. Well, Gladian, that's because most phone games, most of the simple phone games, that you play, they're megabytes, and a lot of times not even more than like 100. They're not gigabytes. Luckily, there was a spare. Yes, yeah. You were real lucky on that one. My dude, you were real lucky on that one. Hmm. So I will 100% admit. Oh, don't want to put that on yet. Get off there. I will 100% admit to playing the new. No, I didn't. I didn't. You know, I'll have to. I'll have to take a look at them. Oh. Hmm. Koji, I don't know if I shared these on stream with you. I managed to snag them. Yeah. I missed out on the one I wanted. I got 2 of the 3 I wanted. The third one, the last one sold before I could buy it. You know, those are nice because they're literally kit bash pieces in kits. You know, they're fantastic because they're kit bash. They're Bandai made kit bash pieces. You know, additional weapons and stuff like that. They're glorious. Chrome takes 3 gigabytes when you haven't cleared your cookies in a while. You know, anytime I see one of these, I try to get them if I can. Because literally, it's a box of kit bash parts. You know, it's a box of extra weapons and fan of when. All right, where is my mouse? That's for a heavy arms project, isn't it? That looks like it's for a master grade heavy arms project. Or it's for something Warhammer. What? I mean, yeah. No. Although I do. I do have a Gundam Heavy Arms to be built. I don't know how well that'll show up. No, this is no. This is how to put it, I'm not digging. I don't have an original Gundam handy at the moment. This is an RX 78-2 if you dumbed it down. This is a dumbed down RX 78-2 basically. The mass production model. It doesn't have the fancy borderline Gundanium. I think they called it, yeah. It's the it didn't use Luna titanium, it used regular titanium. And it it actually has a similar power output. But yeah, no, it's definitely not the it's not, this is not the heavy arms that I'm building. This isn't what Koji's avatar, stream avatar is. This is this is what you guys are going to be. This is the model that you guys are going to be telling me what to kit bash with for the next long while. Okay. Now, Gladian, you may not be blind, but you may be colorblind if you think Heavy Arms is purple. Because that Heavy Arms on screen is red, orange, and yellow with white. You may be colorblind. There's nothing wrong with that. Plenty of people are. But this would also explain why you think Shadow looks cool. No, I'm talking about Koji's avatar. Also, the shield is beefier on this than the RX-78. Might not be as big. I have one sitting over here somewhere. I have so many RX-78 shields. They're just kind of floating around everywhere. The RX-78 shield is bigger. But, the RX... Oh, I'm missing two pieces on the main body build. Whoopsies! I'm missing the rest of the skirt panels. I mean, that right there. He's my moderator. Why would it be cheating? You know. Yeah, it's better to move on to something else, yeah. Well, it's time to embrace the... If you're switching to creative just to get an item before going back to survival, that is kind of cheating. If you're doing it to replace an item that was lost for somebody, no, it's not really cheating. It's just being nice. If you're doing it to get ahead of other people, though, then yes, it is cheating. If you're just having fun, you know, we're not getting into the freaking in Minecraft. You know, we're not getting into the in Minecraft because, as I'll remind you, the reason we don't have a Minecraft server anymore is because you were duping. I mean, if you're doing a multiplayer server, then yes. If you're doing it in single player, the only person you're cheating is yourself. If it's a single player world, then even on stream it is single player. If it was a multiplayer server, then no, that is cheating. All right. Let's see now. Hey, I was wondering when that chug was coming. Nice. Oh, there's the gun. There's the weapon. There it is. What year is this gem? 2001. Is a 22-year-old model. Yeah. It's proven to be a really nice build. It might not be. Yeah, no, I thought it would be a, 80s, in the 90s or 80s also. It might not be the most complicated, but it's been a nice, relaxed, mellow build to get back into the building after a while out of it. Two pieces dropped. Two. Only two. I'd say that's not a bad run. Dude, I keep it's like every other time I order on a new type, I add the Easy 8 to my cart and then end up taking it out. The Easy 8 is on my yes, I am buying one of these soon. Got it. Oh, shh. I said it flying. Nah, I'm kidding. It's still here. No, I have not built the Easy 8 on stream. I would love to, though. No, I'm kidding. It's still here. I was joking. There we go. No, one of the first ones I ever built. I built my very first kit I ever built was an entry grade RX 78-2, and then I did an Exia, a high grade Exia. Then I did the Barbados. No, first I did an entry grade followed by a high grade RX 78, and then I did the Exia. This gun will not work with this hand. I actually have to use a different hand. Speaking of, there are a lot of hand parts for this kit. There are a lot of different hand parts for this kit. And so that I don't have to keep the runners around, I will be snipping them off and putting them in storage. I mean, I would like to do a 00 quant at some point, but not anytime soon. There's a lot of series you aren't a fan of the kits from. I've noticed that. I've noticed that there are a lot of lines that you just don't like the kits to. Well, then you might not want to show up to one. There might be a stream coming up that you don't want to show up to, because I mean, I have built the destroy mode, so I figured I should get the unicorn mode too. That way I at least have both versions of it. At least I'm not buying a master grade of it. Or a perfect grade. Yeah, no, you're right. It really does feel like the unicorn mode of it does legitimately look. Oh wow, they didn't even really try with this, did they? Of course, there's another way they could, you could take that. I don't think any of us want to go there, though. Koji knows what I'm talking about. Nobody wants to go there, but you could. I mean, I've seen a few dioramas people did of the regular Unicorn Gundam that I kind of liked, because instead of action, I saw this diorama somebody did of it, where instead of it being I saw this diorama somebody did of the unicorn, where instead of it being an action pose, they did it decrepit and damaged and abandoned, overgrown with moss and stuff like that, just left to rot. And I saw it, and the first thing I thought was, there's Koji's preferred Unicorn Gundam. Koji, you wouldn't battle damage a unicorn. You'd battle destroy a unicorn. M80. Oh, come on. If you're not using at least an M50, are you really trying? Wow, I did that a lot faster than I thought I would. So, seeing as how we've already finished the kit for the day, let's talk about what we want to do to it. Where is my pencil? Where is my pencil? Okay, I didn't drop a piece. I dropped a whole shield. Pretty solid too, and where is my RX-78 shield. So, comparison, the RX-78 shield is definitely bigger, like straight up bigger. You know, like legitimately bigger. I don't know how well y'all. And I think this is the entry grade one. It doesn't have much of a handle on the entry grade one, but the high grade, GM kit shield has a lot more detail in the back. I would have to find my high grade RX-78 shield to be able to compare it. But the shield is actually really nice compared to most of the RX-78 shields I have. All right. Let's think about this. Yes, I know Koji just wants to kill every Federation suit. He is a Xeon supporter. We knew this already. First mod, give it a Zaku head. I mean, I was gonna give it a Jin head. The Jin is mono eye also. Alright, so we're looking at we want 2 points of damage for this for the initial diorama. Also, the waist on this is better than any RX-78 2 I've had. Even either high grade or entry grade. This has a better waist on it. This has a better waist on it than the RX-78s do. I apologize for how grainy it looks. Well, like I said, it was made out. They were made out of titanium instead of Luna. So what they did was they built the whole visual out of one piece, but then sleeved it. There's a sleeve underneath. So you can actually get better waist side-to-side articulation than with the RX-78s, without leaving an air gap there. You know? So I'm thinking a jagged break off here of this on this arm, you know, all the way back. We'll just have a rough break. You know, I'll get a saw and just cut, make a rough and jagged cut to on the shoulder, on the shoulder pauldron, and remove like half of it. You know, and try and make it look jagged and effed up. This arm is just going to be gone otherwise. This arm is just going to be gone otherwise. Yeah. How difficult is that leg to get off of there? What kits do I have that have a similar leg? I don't have any. Even the entry. I just happen to have an entry grade RX 78 leg sitting around. Even the entry grade RX 78 leg is more together than the gym is. Than the gym is. GM's legs are, yeah, no, fair enough. I wonder how well will that and it, I know you can kind of see it from behind. It's completely mismatched on height. I may for the first for the initial diorama where he puts himself back together, he may be putting on a gym leg just till we can get him to the get him a better lower body. This was bigger, and this is an entry grade leg. This was bigger. It's taller. It's only like an eighth of an inch taller, but it's taller. And the ball joint is the ball joint's a different size. That won't work. That's the joint in a Leo. That won't work. Neither will the arm. A Leo arm won't work on it. I like the shape of the Leo torso better than the gym or the Leo's torso. The Leo's torso makes me think Armored Core. The Leo's torso makes me think Armored Core. See what I mean? Yeah. Oh yeah. I've seen it's coming out. I'd like to get it, but if I do, it's not going to be new. I mean, it's not going to be while it's still new, brand spanking new. Mostly because I'm cheap. Do we want the parts on the opposite side? Do we want the damaged parts on opposite sides? I think we want the damaged parts on opposite sides. So, like, this arm damaged, and this leg damaged. Probably a good chunk of the skirt, too. Maybe, like, on the skirt, cut a jagged cut across it. Like blast damage. Alright, so. That's not good. There we go. So we have a rough idea what we'd like to do. Yeah, we have a rough idea what we want to do, for the damage. So what I'm going to do is, not this week, but next paycheck, because I got to pay rent with this paycheck. Next paycheck, I will be buying another gym. I will be buying another gym. I will be building that one off stream because it is going to be the one we pull parts from to repair this one. This one is going to be the one that I'm going to take a saw to the limbs and parts to damage it. The other one is going to be the donor for the battlefield repairs. Since we can't find, in what I've already built, in the kits I've already built, we have not found a limb that matches the size. Yet, I have enough different kits that I'm going to keep looking off stream. But, so I'll be getting another gym for replacements of parts that we can't just replace wholesale. So we maintain that waste movement. I'll probably also be cutting off and then attaching that to a lower when we replace the lower, so that we maintain the waste movement. That's another reason to have a second kit. I'll also put I'll put a brass rod in there just to make sure I have enough rigidity. But yeah, so we've got a rough idea of what we want to do going forward. The initial build is just getting the gym back into service. It's waking it up, getting it active again. after that initial diorama, after that initial build, that's when we'll start voting on what are we going to build, what are we going to kit bash it with, what are we going to replace limbs with. That's when we'll start that. Actually, speaking of, how well will we be able to cannibalize? We're going to be doing some glue kit bash on a few EGs, it looks like, if we want to use one of these arms. Which, these aren't as beefy. These arms aren't as beefy. It ain't on purpose. The RX-78 arm, the entry grade's arms aren't as thick. But I'm pretty sure... Oh, come on. Work with me. No. No, you won't. String. And yes, I really do just keep random dismembered entry grade RX-78s around. I really do. I 100% keep random dismembered RX-78s around. I've got, what? Like 10 of them now? I mean, remember the speedrun streams. How many of them did I do then alone? I legitimately, if you go look at my Instagram, I've been using entry grade RX-78s as the Mook builder that's assembling suits. You know, they've been the random bots that have been assembling suits on, you know, in the Instagram photos. So we've got the damage plan damage roughly planned out. I know I need to get a little saw for it. So the real question here is what kit do we start tomorrow? What kit do we start tomorrow? I was really tempted to try to fold this up and put it in here, but I'd have to disassemble it. Alright, so we have a few kits we can pick from. We can do the unicorn. We could start the unicorn tomorrow, the unicorn mode. I have a high grade F91. I have the master grade heavy arms. I have a master grade One version 1.5 RX 78.2. Oh, actually, I don't think I mentioned I got this one. My roommate got me this for my birthday. Unfortunately, it's just a real grade. It is just a real grade instead of a master grade, but my roommate got me that for my birthday. I don't know if there is a master grade, but this is what he got me. Let's see if I can find a... There are no... That's the closest it's got to a whole colored picture of it. That's the front cover of the booklet. Got 2 sticker sheets. 2 sticker sheets. I mean, it 100% has that Gundam frame. The inner frame. It 100% has that inner frame. So, while it'll be a fun build, I also know it's not gonna be a it's not gonna be superposable long term. So this is gonna be one. This is gonna be one that I'll actually, it might come with a stand. No, it doesn't. This is gonna be one I build. I get a stand and I put it on it in a singular pose and leave it there. It's not gonna be a I mess with this too much. You know, that's just how real grades are that use that inner frame. They just, it's not gonna last very long. Yeah. I mean, he still gives me shit about the Destiny Gundam that I got. But, I have this. I have a real grade Exia. And what else do I have? What else do I have? Oh, I still have that Strike Ale Gundam that I never built. I mean, the gold frame's going to be a 2 or 3 day build. But my roommate, he really wants to build a kit with me. You know, he's got a Goof custom that he's been waiting to build, and he really wants to. The next time both of us have the same day off, he really wants to just do a me and him build together. You know, just no filming, just building together, you know, as friends. You know, and I'm kind of thinking I might save this one since he bought me this one. I'm thinking I might save it and do it with him. You know, he bought it for me. I kind of want to build it with him. You know. You can get where I'm coming from with that one, can't you? Yeah. I think the Strike Ale Gundam is going to be the one we start tomorrow. Yeah, it's another high grade. Well, I mean, we've got a big dining room table. We're just going to set it up and build. We're just going to set up on it and build. No filming or anything. Just two roommates and, you know, best friends building just because they want to build, you know. So yeah, it'll either be the Strike Ale Gundam, the F91, or I'll build this one. One of the three. I'll have to think about it. The high grade F91, I bought that one specifically for the kit bashing in the future. That one was bought specifically for kit bashing in the future. So, if we build that one, I'm definitely going to be doing some pictures of it for the Instagram. There are going to be pictures of that one on the Instagram if we build the F91. Alright, Koji. Go turn your body green. Have fun with that, man. It is time for me to call it a day anyway. So I will see you guys next time. Catch you later.